What's up, Charm City 187? My Christmas noobs video, a couple of y'all told me you wanted to hear a couple more stories about shit I did in high school and stuff, so figured I'd tell y'all another one now. But a lot of y'all been messaging me, asking me why I ain't been playing. My great-grandmother, she was 95, she died on Christmas Day at I think it was 3:10 in the afternoon she died. So been having family up and shit, and then my great grandfather, her husband was in the Navy, and you know how government is, always closed on the weekends and closed on holidays. So we haven't even buried her yet. It took them a week and a half to find his discharge papers, which should have already been on fucking file, but they probably had some lazy fuck looking for this shit. So we're gonna bury her tomorrow, so that's really the main reason why I haven't been able to get online or do too much besides the two football picks videos I've done. But yeah, and besides that, on like 4 days later, one of my well, he was my friend. He was my dad's friend, but he always took me hunting and shit when I was little. He drank like a half-gallon of Jägermeister, and it put him in a coma, and he's still in a coma in the fucking hospital. So it's been a real fucked up holiday for me. But yeah, alright, on to the story. Figured I'd tell you all the one about when I got expelled from high school. It was fucked up. Well, about 2 months before high school, before my senior year, I was supposed to be going to the beach with my girlfriend at the time and a couple friends, and my one friend, he got arrested the day that we were supposed to go to the beach, so we didn't go. And the girl's father found out that we didn't go to the beach, so he called the police and said she was a runaway. The police arrested me for some reason and not her, and in the process of me getting arrested, the stupid fucking cop sprayed himself with pepper spray, and I got charged with assault on a police officer. And I had to go to Boys Village, and then I had to go to Hickey. Well, Boys Village is Cheltenham Youth Facility. That's in DC. And then they sent me up to Hickey, which is in Baltimore. And I got out, the day before school started, and the day before I got out, one of my friends got in a car accident and was getting chased by the police and died. So, alright, anyways, school year started. I was selling, I don't know, like a pound every other day when school first started, a pound of weed every other day. And like I had my probation officer was coming to school every day to meet me. I was on house arrest. I had alright, here's how my school day went. I got there at like 7:45, went to a class. I had to meet my house detention officer after the first class, which was at like 9 o'clock in the morning. Then I went to another class, and then after that class I had to meet my probation officer. And this was every fucking day. And it was like January the 9th. Or no, January 7th. It was either January 7th or January 9th. Almost I don't know, 6-7 years ago from today, because today's January 9th. But I had a pound and a half of weed, all in quarter-pound bags, and I had already got rid of 3 of them. And they called me up to the office, and I knew it was bad because all my friends were saying, "Yo, you can smell you from like 20 feet away. You smell like the fucking pot plant." And I was like, "Oh shit, here we go." So I get to the principal's office, and the principal's like, "All right, empty all your pockets." I was like, "Okay, that's fine." And then he was like, "Where's your backpack?" And I gave him my backpack to this girl in my class to hold. I told her she could have one of the quarter-pounds if she didn't let them get a hold of it. Well, they got a hold of it and brought it into the office and sat it on the desk in front of me. And I was so lucky. My one boy knew I was in there, and he started a fight in the front hallway because it was right at lunchtime. Started a fight in the front hallway. My probation officer, the assistant principal or vice principal, probation officer, and we had 2 police officers on the school property at all times to handle shit like that. All of them ran out the principal's office, and thank God I didn't sit there like a dumbass. I opened up his fucking sliding window and jumped out the window with my backpack and just took off running. They didn't even know I was gone until about 15-20 minutes later, and luckily I made it through the woods to my one boy's house, and they called home. They knew exactly what I had, and I had a choice. It was I either got expelled or I could drop out and go to night school and get my GED. But the only problem was, if I got expelled, I had to go back to Hickey for like 2 years for assaulting a fucking police officer that I didn't even fucking touch. So I don't know. I got kicked out and went and got my GED, and I had my fucking well, in Maryland, where I'm from, a high school diploma is a GED is equivalent to a high school diploma. There's no difference. It says the same thing on it. It says where you graduated from and that it's a high school diploma, and it doesn't say GED on it. But man, it was crazy. I would have been so fucked if I would have just sat there and waited for them. I would have been fucked. But luckily, I used my head and got the fuck out of there. But yeah, I had my high school diploma like 4 months before anybody else. And like anybody else I went to school with had theirs. Fucking dropped out. I went to class for 2 weeks, and I was like, alright, yeah, I can take the fucking GED right now. Went and took it, passed it on the first try. It was over from then. But yeah, I wasn't a bad kid. Like, I didn't like get in fights with people and shit like that. I just sold everybody in the school weed. Everybody in the school bought their weed from me. And then it was to the point where I was selling so much that I hated just selling $10 bags to everybody in school. So I was like, alright, I'll sell you, and you a £quarter-pound every other day, and you can just get rid of it and then bring me the money back, and then I'll give you more, you know? But I was making like $800 every day, and the pound only costed me $800, so that I'd make $800 the one day, and then the next day $800 would go in my pocket from me. And like, even all the teachers loved me. They knew exactly what I was doing, but they just didn't care because I wasn't an asshole to them. I respected them and shit. But then, once my probation officer got wind of it, it was fucking over. It was over. But, yeah. This game was fucking crazy, yo. We had... It was a party of 4 of us. I ended up going like 50-something and 10, I think. I have like, I counted up the defends. I had 18 defends and 7 captures. And we still lost, but the only reason why we lost is because we had 2 people on our team that were playing split screen, and one of them went 1-19 and the other one went 1-9. Like, that's why I can't stand playing with fucking people that play split screen. They're fucking horrible. But yeah, that's my story about why I got kicked out of fucking high school. And yeah, I really don't care. I didn't miss anything. But I will tell you this. once all y'all probably, if you're in high school now, you probably hate it, but once you're done it, you'll wish you were back there. I swear to God, yo, I used to get laid every fucking day in high school. Maybe not every day, but a lot. But yo, you're gonna miss it. I'm telling you that right now. I missed the shit out. Yo, I would fucking kill half the world to be able to go back to high school. I don't know. Alright, I'm out. I'm gonna do my AFC divisional picks tomorrow for the football playoffs. Shit, last week I got all the games right except for one, and I just felt bad for the Falcons getting beat every year, so I figured maybe they'd be able to pull one out this year, but they didn't, like usual. That's one reason why I'm so glad the Ravens got Flacco over Ryan. Ryan always, he's never even won a playoff game since he's been in the league. He came in the same time as Flacco, and Flacco's gone to the playoffs and won a game every year that he's gone, at least one game. I think 3 of the years he won 2 games, and then the 1 year he won 1, and then we lost in the divisional round. But alright, that's it. I'm out. Peace.